I don't deserve it, don't understand. I'm gonna love you the best that I can. If I die for a stand, hold you, dark eyed romance. Never been lucky, got to take a chance. Heart, some kind of trance. Yes, I would die for this man. Where did you come from? Nowhere it seems. Maybe an angel smiling on me. I know it's crazy, you've taken my heart. I'll never leave you. You're my missing part. Yes, I die for the stand. Hold you, talk of romance. Never been lucky, got to take a chance. Lord, some kind of trance. Yes, I would die for this dance. I feel like I'm losing control. Catching on in my soul. I'm seeing my future unfold. I can't let go of you. I need you.
Hello, guys. Good morning, or actually, it's almost afternoon. This is High Priestess Jamila. Okay, we don't want to get copyrighted by Fleetwood Mac. Hello, good morning to all the lovers out there. Happy Thursday. So, I wanted to come and speak to y'all about preferences and why I have always preferred the nice guy. And this needs to be said because there's a lot of people that are clearly very, very confused about love and romance. And this is one of the reasons why I'm talking to you guys about this on a Thursday, because today would be the appropriate day, because I believe that you have to be in a certain position in life to experience romance, really, unless you were a kid or whatever and you was just starting out. But when you get older and more mature, you can set the tone for your romantic love life. And so when you're immature, when you are a woman that is childish and immature, then you are basically living on the edge of night and you don't care about how a man treats you. Okay. And so what that does is that creates a negative ripple effect on your life. So, for example, if you have a certain preference of men, and let's say that your preference of man is one that has somewhat of a struggle, like a real huge struggle, with the finances and stuff like that. Unfortunately, men that have struggles with their finances, they cannot experience romantic love, because how are they going to afford to get the roses that you need? I mean, I guess they could go and pick them for free. They would be stealing from somebody else, so then he would be a thief. How is he going to afford to put you in a house so that he can be a man to you or be a husband to you? So when you're choosing love from that perspective, from the struggle perspective, you're probably going to find struggling men that don't have it in them to actually love you and be in a serious relationship with you. And so this is one of the reasons why women are looking for men that are established somewhat financially. Okay, so that clears that away. I mean, it's clear when you're looking for a gold digger or somebody that's trying to use you for validation or clout. That's clear, which, but if it's something real, of course somebody's gonna have to pay the bills, unless you plan to move in the middle of the woods, but you would still have some sort of expenses for living. Okay, so when you are experiencing romantic love, the sky is the limit. And why do I prefer? Oh, let's get to what I was talking about, though. Let's get to the subject, the nice guy. The nice guy. You know that there are a lot of men that don't understand what women actually want. They don't understand what we want. We want the nice guy. We don't want the evil guy. Okay, me personally, I would prefer somebody that likes to get involved with the community. Okay, neighborhood watch. You know what I'm saying? I like responsible men that are protectors and hunters and providers. See, so when you are a woman, as a woman, instinctively, that's what we want and need. If you are a woman that doesn't have the instincts to have a male in your life taking care of business and taking care of his side, or even taking care of all of it, you off of your element. That's, to me, that spells death, disaster, and destruction. Another thing is that nice guys, they create positive energy. They're doing something positive. The energy is positive. And so you have less problems. And y'all know all of y'all generationally cursed babies out there with crazy fathers, and you're suffering because of them. Because everything that you do got to come back to you. Everything that you do. So that's why in the Bible, it's the way they say it in the Bible is very different. It says the children must suffer the sins of the father. So also his if he's a father, okay, it's not just about taking care of the children. It's about, what is he teaching them? What is he teaching them? What energy is he giving to his own children? Very important. Why? Number one, I'm a mother. So it wouldn't make any sense for me to have an irresponsible man around that doesn't give a damn about children. That wouldn't be a good match, okay? But that's why it's important, and we look at, how you are as a father. Because when we have children with you, we don't want, demons and ravens coming for our children, because that's what they do. And so there's another reason why we fall in love and we praise and we will always keep and prefer the nice guy that nobody wants. I don't want somebody. A lot of people think that people just gonna want you just because somebody else wants you. Hey, Nick Karuma, hello. Oh yeah, I love children too. I love to see the smiles on their faces whenever you do something nice for children, and they'll like Jacob, when I get him something that he likes, he'll just be so happy. He'll be like, "Mom, I'm so happy." So yeah, I love children too. They are the future. And they are us. It's not just that they are the future, they are a part of us. This whole thing with this confusion, though, to where a woman is going to want you if other women want you, that's a lie. That comes from a hoe's perspective. That comes from that pimp whore perspective, which was created for poor people. The whole trafficking business was created for poor people. It was created to take advantage of people. So this is why there's a lot of people running around here with that narcissistic attitude, and nothing is happening in their lives. And then, of course, drugs. Drugs plays a big role in what kind of love life you're going to have. It is. It's going to play a big role. If you've been affected by drugs growing up, it's going to play a big role. Basically, however you grew up, you just got to throw that away. You have to become the Ace of Wands to where you reroot yourself. It's called rerouting. A lot of y'all are suffering from root rot in your families. You are. Okay, and so you have to say, hey, I'm going to make the decision. I'm going to make a different or a better decision for my life than where I came from. So saying that that's how you grew up or that's not an excuse out here. Okay, spirits don't take that as an excuse. You're a product of your environment, really. Well, maybe it's time for you to become something better than just a product of your environment. So those kind of things were created, those kind of attitudes and energies were created so that the pimps and the shadow government can take advantage of you and take all your love and happiness for the rest of your life. So the only type of woman that wants to be mistreated is somebody that believes that she deserves to be mistreated and she doesn't want anything better than that. And that's it. Okay. When you're a woman that knows that you deserve better, you're going to question that. You're going to say, hey, bad guy, what's the problem here? I'm looking for the nice guy that don't nobody want. It doesn't impress me to see a bunch of women running up your ass. It doesn't. Most women would agree. In fact, if you are a woman like me that's looking for a man that is your equal, you're looking for somebody that's not all out there like that. Okay, yeah, sure, I am a voice in my community, of course. Of course I'm a voice in my community. But I'm not out there like that. And I don't believe in sleeping around and cheating. I don't believe in that. I believe that when you are in a relationship with somebody, or if you are married to somebody, you should, I believe in those old fashioned relationships. All that swinging from chandeliers stuff, I know. Because a lot of people felt, let's get married, but then still be hoes. Well, I've never wanted to be a hoe. I've never wanted that lifestyle. I am more so family oriented. Okay, to where, I've got the kids, I've never met a man that didn't want to get a woman pregnant. I think that when a man loses it in that capacity, at some point he must be dead inside. I'm sorry. Something's wrong with you. So literally, I feel that the energies that we have been living in this society are abnormal. and they make no sense. And this is why we got all this death and sickness going on in the world, because things are off balance. When man and woman originally came together, and this is fact, straight from Venus and Aphrodite, it was romance. It was romantic love from the very beginning when men and women came together. It was not you're more important, I'm more, no, it was never I'm more important than you. It was you're more important than me. And the woman saying vice versa. So if the both of you see each other as important, then won't the both of you be taken care of? That's if you're in a relationship with somebody. If you both put each other's needs before the other, then everybody's going to be happy. Because your needs need to be met by that person. That's just the way that it is in relationships. Okay? A lot of women that want the nice guy that nobody necessarily wants, or he ain't cute, everybody don't think he cute. Ooh, he's so cute. The reason why she wants you is because you're special to her. You're cute to her, you're special to her. Because don't us women, don't we have $1 for every time a man is tried to holler, and we have $1 for every bad guy that's out there, pimp. We got y'all not special. People looking for somebody special for their life. They don't want somebody that's, that has to go along with the crowd, or he's a man's man. That's not the business. That's very childish and immature, actually. The nice guy is mature. If you used to be a bad guy and then you became a nice guy, we'll take y'all too. Okay, as long as you don't be acting a fool. But if you are a nice guy, that's who women want. We don't want somebody that's evil, somebody that's mistreating us, somebody that's not spending any time with us. That's not keeping us, that's pushing us away from you. And you know it, because a lot of those men that mistreat women, they're pushing her, but they're pulling her. They're pushing her, but they're pulling her. Period. So, we know why y'all do that. And it is because you know that your behavior is bad. And you know that you don't actually want to lose that woman, but you can't help but be bad because you think that that's what you're supposed to be doing as a man. And it's not. No woman wants you, like no good woman, no woman like me want you. Now, you can go out there and get any of these scourges, because I'm just telling you, if you're a woman like me, you know you're a good woman. You know you're valuable. You woke up in the morning knowing that you were valuable. Did nobody even have to tell you that? You knew that just because. So we know the type of prototype of women that we are. Okay, all of that pimping and hoeing and stuff like that, people have really lost their way with that. They have lost their way, this toxic crap, to where, and yeah, as women, or for personally, I don't blame the other women that prefer to be treated like that. We're going to blame the man. They don't know no better. Those women that want you to miss and then enjoying you, like, what kind of woman you think you're gonna get if a woman enjoys seeing you mistreat people and other women? That's not the type of woman that you actually want. That's the type of person that don't even want themselves. So a lot of these men are confused out here. We want a family man that is romantic, that doesn't have ADD, attention deficit disorder. That's a lot of y'all men that have a Roman eye. They just have ADD. It's not, it's a medical term that I'm using, but it's actually demonic possession. A lot of demonic demons is what ADD stands for. Okay, and you got to get some help. If you are a man that feels that you have to be evil to get women. And for some reason you think, and especially if, I'm gonna be honest with you see a woman give a chance to a man that was disparaging to her, more than likely it was because she must have saw something in him and he was just acting a fool. But at this point, it's time to grow up. Yeah, we know that men, you boys, would throw dirt in our eyes in the sandbox when we were kids. Okay, when you have romantic love, this is when you're growing up. It's not that a man has to bring me flowers. It's just it's a beautiful thing. It is. It's a beautiful thing when a man brings a woman flowers. Okay, and breakfast and coffee. Or, or when he does something, rake the lawn, he's showing his commitment. That makes a woman feel secure. And now there's a lot of people that don't value that. Security is not a virtue. They prefer to wander and roam, which is fine. There's some people, they travel a lot. They have that fast lifestyle to where they ain't never sitting down. And so I'm not faulting people for that, but when it comes to who the woman prefers, me personally, and I can see that evidently 5 or 6 other women agree with me. Y'all prefer the nice guy that nobody wants. I don't want everybody looking at my dude. In fact, if you look at him, if you look at my man, I'm probably going to threaten you before you even get to him, for real. It's because I am one of those possessive people. When I find a nice guy, I'm going to keep him. Okay, and you should keep him. I meant to put why I will always keep and prefer the nice guy. Okay, and you know what? You nice men out there, a lot of y'all feel cheated. Hit the thumbs up if you're a nice guy that feels cheated out of love. You know why that's happening? You know why that's happening? Because it's the type of women that you are looking at that prefer somebody treating them like crap. That's why. Okay, you're allowing yourself to be a prototype for a person that is obviously very confused about love and life. All the drama and stuff. Imagine not being in your good spirit and having that drama all the time. Hey, word girl, hello, how are you? Imagine that. Imagine how poor your health would be. Imagine how you just be in a bad mood all the time. I remember growing up, I'm not even going to talk about my father. My father wasn't a bad guy. He just didn't really spend much time with his family. He was off in his own world. So I couldn't even say whether or not my father was mean or nice. I mean, he spanked me a couple of times as a kid, but I deserved it. It was a few times my father did spank me, and I did kind of deserve it. I know that sounds weird, but, looking at it from a child's perspective, back then I was probably like maybe 10 years old, told my father that I hated him. That, yeah, he was very hurt by me saying that to him. So I get it. I was a kid. I was angry at him probably because I didn't feel that he talked to me enough. So then when I got older, he did for a while. He would just talk to me on the phone for hours. I don't have his phone number anymore. I haven't spoke to my father in years, but maybe I think it's been maybe like a year or so. But, it when you become a grown woman and you know what you want and you know why you want it. And that's why I didn't get married. That was why, because I knew that I wanted the man that could literally just disappear with me in this, cohabitation environment. Okay, when you are blissfully happy with somebody, they don't have to go all off out there when you really happy. When you marry a person for love. That's why I didn't get married, because I knew it would have been situational. It wasn't for love. So I didn't do it. Has nothing to do with whether or not I'm worthy or whether or not I can be in a relationship successfully. That has nothing to do with it. Because to be honest, without the drama, we can all be successful. But there does need to be certain things that need to be discussed and talked about. But a lot of the drama that we're dealing with, it makes no sense, does it? Because who are we placating here? I'm a woman. I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't want to hear about another woman having sex with you. Sure, I know that you've had a life prior to me, and I know that there may be a time where I might meet a few of your exes, but I don't want to actually thinking that you're having sex with somebody else is not going to make me want you. It's going to make me probably want to never see you again. Because then at that point, I know that you are not special to my life. I know that it's nothing special about you, because you're just like the rest of them. You're just like the majority that is confused. Y'all know that a majority of men are confused until they meet a good woman. They are. They are confused usually, unless they had a very good father and a very good mother. And those men, you don't see them or hear from them because they're at home with their wife. They don't have Messenger on their phone. They don't have WhatsApp. They don't have Instagram. They're not looking at Instagram models. They are perfectly in love with their wife because they're experiencing real love. Seriously. Okay. And so when it comes to that, this nice guy versus bad guy thing, the nice guys are winning. And y'all know it. Y'all winning. And because, let me tell you why. Because supposedly you were taught by these bitter people. First of all, stop taking love advice from bitter people. It doesn't matter if a person has had a successful relationship yet. Are they bitter? You can't take love advice from bitter people. I have people that call me all the time that was getting ready to walk away from the love of their life, from the person they were meant to love forever. But because of the advice of bitter people, they walked away. And they walked away for too long. Not too long, actually. I was able to get those couples back together because it wasn't meant for them to break up. But because you were taking love advice through the course of the relationship from somebody bitter, why do you take love? Why do you even need love advice? You're already doing it correctly. So why would you need to take love advice from somebody that's going to give you bad advice? This person came to me once. She said, I feel a lump in my chest. I don't feel good. I don't feel right. This man left me. It was outside influences. She was like, I just want to cut the cord and let him go forever. Then she started crying. And so I look in the cards and I can see that that's kind of the situation that's going on. So I was able to, I was actually able to reverse a lot of that stuff and get them back together. And it was within 3 months. She hadn't heard from him in a year. I said, well, he's thinking about you too. He wants you back. But he don't think he can have you back because he messed up so bad. Okay, and they had moved away from each other. One of them, she had moved to another state, and he had moved to another state, and they started out talking on the phone again. And then after that, he eventually had moved on down there to where she was. Okay. So, that was a happy ending. Many of you guys that are taking advice from bitter people that don't know nothing about love, they don't love themselves. They're just unstable people, very bitter, think they know everything and they don't. And she calls me every now and then and thanks me because she was getting ready to walk away from that man, but she didn't because of me. And now she's happy. So a lot of y'all, just be careful out here, especially when it comes to spiritualists. Folks get to throwing them cards and stuff, and them, there's spirits attached to every deck of tarot cards. And the cards will lie sometimes. That's why you have to smudge them, and you have to, the cards do lie sometimes, just to let y'all know. Sometimes it may be a spirit. It just depends on if you're a good reader, if you can dig a little bit deeper into a reading. We praise nice men, that the ones that they call simps. I don't believe in that word. Where did that come from? Why am I even using that word? Let's throw that word out of our dictionary. That's not in the dictionary. If it's not in Webster's dictionary, I'm not using it. Okay, I guess that's a different word for pimp, a pimp being soft to his hoe. I'm supposed to be your lover. Why are they looking at it from a perspective and looking at love from a perspective of an industry that was created for poor people to tear their bodies and their spirits and their minds down? Men going around saying that I screwed this woman and I was doing this. That's a turn off. I swear to God, I've actually had men like this claim that I want them, and no, I'm not interested in you if you're talking that way. Okay, it's okay to talk about sex. It's okay to talk about love. But so that particular word came from that lifestyle, and that don't have no. What does that have to do with romantic love over here on the Tarot Queen Jamila channel? It has nothing to do with us over here. We don't. Mm-mm. And I'm sorry, guys. If y'all only knew how special sex is within itself, it's very special, all forms of it, but it depends on how you look at it and how you perceive it. This is one of the reasons. It wasn't just because of fear that I didn't want to cheat in this lifetime. And I've never been a cheater, and I've never cheated on anybody. First of all, the people that want to cheat with you, those people are just looking for energy. A lot of the time. So, when somebody wants to come in between you and your partner and say, hey, I want to have sex with you, they up to something. Because what they will see is they will see the two of you happy together, and they just want to destroy what you got. Okay. That's what it originally meant. Yeah. See, so I didn't even know that word existed until I came to YouTube. I didn't even know that pimps existed until I came to YouTube, and I used to watch this TV show on HBO. I actually watched it. I thought it only existed in TV because and for people to try to, I guess they're trying to commingle love into that lifestyle. Fat chance, ain't gonna happen. You are never gonna be able to work love into that lifestyle at all. Sorry. And it's not the way that it is. I'm talking about true love. I'm not talking about love, because there are some people, and see, you got to think about how we raise our children. If you are, coming from a family that doesn't have much, and just to survive, this woman has to go out there and sleep around with men to get a couple of dollars. That comes from industry. That comes from the financial aspect of things is where a lot of that came from. It's not real, true, original love. You got to think back. You got to go all the way back and look at the way that we were before money even existed, before they put it in paper, before they started cutting down trees and making, paper money. How were people expressing their love? What did the man actually do? What did the woman do? Things were very different. It was before printed money that's coming from trees happened, which means that the earth is probably cursing all of us, to be honest with you, for doing that. Just saying on a side note. But prior to that, we experienced real love in our natural habitat. I was about to say habitat. In our natural habitat. And women set the tone for love and romance. We do. As far as what you're going to accept and what you expect from a man. If I haven't seen you in like a while, or if you're a man that's trying to get with me, it would really help for you to bring a bouquet of red roses. If you're looking for forgiveness, pink roses. Okay, if you're looking for new beginnings, white roses. Okay, it's very important for people to understand that the frequency of love, and in order for you to bring those frequencies up, you've got to do everything that they claim makes you a simp. But in my opinion, it's worth it. For me, I think that for women, our side of it is to not be made a fool of. Don't let a man make you look stupid. But in my opinion, I don't. I really, love is stronger than pride. If I'm in love with somebody, I just love him. Now, if he's treating me like dog crap, somebody please, I'll ask the universe to send me a better one. Okay, for real. But it's all about the lifestyle that you want to live too. I'm one of those type of people to where, every now and then I might want to play some cards. I might want to play some dominoes and, drink a couple of beers and talk some stuff. But other than that, my house has to be peaceful and tranquil. I can't have all that. No, I don't like that. So it depends on what lifestyle you want to live too. The nice guy tends to live a quiet life where you can, I don't know, go fishing. When's the last time anybody been fishing? I know I haven't been fishing in years. Those kinds of activities is what I want. The nice guy will probably have a cabin by a nicely stocked a fishing lake too. The nice guys, they got, and it's not about being nice and appearing to be nice to the public. It's not about that either. Because a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to front for the public and be a nice guy, but behind closed doors, I'm drilling holes inside of you and where they're not supposed to be. I'm creating extra wounds inside of you. No, I'm talking about in real life. He's a nice, happy, jolly person that loves life and just can't get enough of it. Gets up every day out of bed, ready to live life, ready to live his life with me. That's what it's about. You said about 10 years. Well, I'm going to tell you something. If you're a nice guy, it's time for you to come to the forefront because that's what women want, especially when you become mature. But it's not just older women, it's younger women too. There's a lot of younger women that want nice men. They don't want men. Personally, I have never wanted an abusive man. I know some women that like that though. They actually like it. Abuse and pain and suffering. Well, I don't feel that I deserve to be abused and have pain and suffering. I like to have fun in life. In fact, when I first got up this morning, I was listening to Christmas music. So the nice guy he carries an aura of joy around him. Don't matter what he look like. He just when he comes into the room, everybody know everything's gonna be all right. That's the kind of man that we want. Somebody we can trust. So that's why he'll always get praised for me. The nice guy that I don't care if people judge you. I'm gonna hold your hand through the whole thing. And thank you for being a nice guy. Thank you for being respectful. Thank you for being romantic. Thank you. We appreciate that. Okay, and bring chocolates. No, we do. Somebody just thumbs down. We appreciate that. And where did these hell mongers come from? Where did they come from? We got two of them over here. The rest of them couldn't even stand to come over here and watch it. So that's why we only got two thumbs down. But I'm pretty sure they'll be over here playing the thumbs down game because they like being mistreated. They like drama. They like hatred. They're not happy people. The nice guy is more than likely very, very happy in life. He knows how to fulfill himself. So then he's going to fulfill a woman. You have to learn how to self-soothe yourself first, and then you'll be right for somebody else. So I'm sorry. I'm not like this thing, this whole debate that's been going back and forth. I wanted to set the record straight. Any man that deals with me is going to give me flowers. He's going to cook for me. He's going to fix my plate for me. He's going to cater to me because number one, I need that. I need that bad. I do because I'm a high priestess. I have a very, very hard job. And I can make enough money for both of us, but god dang, you got to take care of me. But he's got to pull in his side of the thing too. So for me personally, that's what I prefer. If you're somebody that just wants to grab somebody by the hair and sometimes hair pulling is okay, but that to me, some of these folks, because I can read people's minds, guys, and some of these folks' fantasies about I don't watch the burning bed and get turned on. Nope. We like nice men. Hello, Uncle Larry, Uncle Leroy. Hello, Uncle Leroy. That's funny. So yeah, and we appreciate you. We do appreciate you. A lot of nice men, they'll feel that we don't appreciate them. But here's what I want to say. If you feel unappreciative, if you were a good man to a woman and you feel that she doesn't appreciate you, then maybe you should start listening to what she's saying to you. Maybe you should start listening to her and start understanding her. I know that a lot of these men, because y'all know that there's an ear chakra. There's an ear chakra, there's a leg chakra, there's an ankle chakra, and there's a foot chakra that they don't know anything about yet. So we understand why they don't want to listen to us because, and why they listen to the demon. The demon just showed up. The demon's here, mad and angry look. The demon is angry. Why does she keep watching us? I don't know, but she's angry. Look, you can tell, look, she's very angry. Why? Why are you angry? If this person loves toxicity and loves having toxic stuff around her, why is she angry at us smart people that don't want that? Why? Why is she so angry? I'm sorry, it. Why is it so angry? Why is cousin it angry? And for some reason, she has this thing about making sure that it's 50-50. It's a split number of likes and dislikes. So y'all get the likes up. Get the likes up, y'all. And and you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make sure that we get. I'm gonna do some advertising for this video. We're gonna make sure that we get hundreds of likes on this video, so that because good Lord, it might create hundreds of troll accounts to thumbs down. And it's not half of the world that believes in that. It's only a small percentage of the population that enjoys getting mistreated by a man. So it's not 50-50, honey. So those were all of the troll accounts in the world. This person decided to thumbs down because they enjoy that stuff. And then also it's sick people out there that are disconnected sexually, and they have sexual fantasies about black girls being treated like crap, when in reality we don't. So this is the kind of trash that you find on YouTube. We're not worried about you, honey, and your thumbs down. And that smell that's over there too that came in. Did y'all smell it? I smelled it when she came in. She don't smell good either. I guess a woman that doesn't smell good down there is going to expect to get treated like dirt because it doesn't smell right. But that's a woman that did all that pooped all over my thumbs down, y'all. I will see y'all later. Peace and love. If you are caught up in that trap as a man, you guys know that I can turn you into a nice guy. Y'all, you know what? It's not turning you into a nice guy. It's not doing that, because nobody can change you but you. But it's all about why you should choose the other path. Why should you choose that other path? That's the question. Okay, last but not least, no, women do not want to be in a three-way entanglement with a lesbian with you. No, they don't. You need to drop all of those women that are doing that. Okay, we not even on that. I don't know what cycle y'all on. We're on the romance cycle. If you are the type of person that wants to have a threesome with two men or two women and all of that, leave us nice women alone. We don't want anything to do with that entanglement. We don't care about what she prefers. We don't care if you want to treat an evil bitch or a bad, disgusting hoe. We don't care if you want to treat her better. We don't care. We are in love with the nice guy that has good sense. Period. And literally, a lot of these men that are running around here doing that, they're going to regret it the rest of their lives, and they will be alone. Because a woman like that, she's either going to end up dead or she's going to commit suicide. A woman that just wants to be trashed, this is a miserable person. She's going to end up dead or committing suicide. Somebody going to end up killing her. And so that woman ain't going to be there, but then you keep entangling us in a third party, trying to entangle us with third party lesbians. We really don't want you. You don't get no praise when you're doing that. We really don't want you, because that is sick. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, sweetie. And so I got to go, guys, because I got some stuff to do. Okay. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at this point. Okay. I'll see you guys later. If you guys need to reach me for readings, consultations, I do have a couple of openings for today. And visit my Etsy shop. The link is below. Okay? Peace and love to you guys, and I will talk to y'all later. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. All of y'all that thumbs up, you guys are going to experience the most romantic love that you have of your life, and it's coming up very soon. In fact, I like that it's 11 thumbs up exactly. So that means that a portal has opened that they tried to close. But why did they keep doing that? Everybody has choices in life. I must know you. What? You playing? Okay, I gotta go, guys. Peace and love. Shout out to all of the nice guys. We love you. We love you. Bye bye.